Senator, one of the things that strikes me is that despite this sort of permanent Washington uniparty war all the time blob, those people at the same time were afraid to do what Donald Trump does so well and so easily, which is get on the world stage and say, America is still great. We have nothing to apologize for. And you need to listen, because if you want to do business with us, if you want to exist in this world with us, we have to be taken into consideration. You cannot continue to put the interests of the United States and its people way behind the interests of the rest of the planet.
Yeah, I think if you want to understand that mentality, you have to understand what globalism really is, right? And globalism is this idea that we're all just sort of world citizens. You got all these people that are much more comfortable in Davos than they are in my hometown of Bridgeton, a working class neighborhood. And they bought into this belief that we should ship our factories overseas because it's cheaper, and then import foreign labor because that's cheaper. And they've really lost sight of what it means to have a country. And we're not an economic zone. We're a sovereign country. We're a people, and we have interests. President Trump understands that. I think a lot of the people that have come before him, they didn't buy into that. And really, what we're dealing with is a reckoning that's 30 years in the coming, or in the making, where after the Berlin Wall, came down and Soviet communism was defeated, there was never really an adjustment. There was never an adjustment in our foreign policy. There was never really an adjustment as relates to trade imbalances that exist. And President Trump's doing all that, and they don't like it. And I think that's the ascending view. I don't know that it's the majority view in Washington yet, but you look at the people I think who've been elected in the last 8 years or so on the Republican side, much more alignment, generally speaking, with President Trump's worldview. But I would also say even the people that were elected before then, the fact that President Trump came all the way back and won the popular vote has got everybody's attention. And I think that's why you're seeing, even with these slim majorities, we're able to get a lot of things done.
Remember college? Well, now, college is over. And here comes your student loan debt. Is your private student loan debt keeping you up at night? You really need to talk to YRefi. YRefi refinances distressed or defaulted private student loans that others won't touch. They can save you thousands of dollars and get you a custom payment that you can afford. And they don't care what your credit score is. Don't let private student loan debt ruin your life. Call YRefi today.